Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising with Venus in your chart. Please welcome to this general collective reading for you. This reading will be, guys, with you from the 13th of June until the end of June 2021. We'll see your energy, Aquarius. We'll see what's going in, what's coming up, what's going out, what's coming in, right? What is happening in your part of your story? What is pushing you? What is taking you forward? What are the energies that you will feel, see, experience around this portion in time, guys? Now, as I always say, not every reading is for everybody. If this reading is not for you, don't panic. It only means that I haven't picked up on your energy, guys, okay? So you might want to check your other signs. Sometimes they resonate better than your particular sign that you're attached with. So yeah, so go ahead, look into the other readings if you think it is necessary for you. But yeah, definitely. Now we already have a card that has come out. We'll take it. It's called Taking Steps. So there is something, guys. There is something that your intention is changing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Your intention towards a particular desire, call it desire, ambition, is changing. And you're slowly but surely heading towards your manifestation, the desire that you're manifesting, the goal that you are acquiring. Take it in the way it resonates with your Aquarius. It could be that, like I said, some of you guys are heading towards a new project. Some of you guys, but you all are leaving something behind. That is also a part of the story. You're leaving something behind in order to move forward, because taking steps can happen only when you're willing to let go of something and move towards something different in your life. That's basically what I'm getting out of this intention or energy of intention here, right? So there is something, Aquarius, that you are moving. Like I said, it could be a different part of the country. Some of you guys could be looking into a different project. Some of you guys could be moving towards a new job, career, hobby, anything, relationship. But yeah, it's very clear that you are taking your step because, see, playing it safe, right? Somewhere, okay, this is also what I'm getting, guys. It's somewhere, you could be in the energy where you are thinking about this situation, right? You're not like you want to do it, but at the same time, you are kind of giving it a very, very good thought, because both are intention, right? So you can see yourself moving forward. You can see yourself going ahead with your desire, with whatever that life is bringing forth or bringing forward in your life, Aquarius. So there is something that you are definitely, and you are playing it very safe. You're not rushing, because then you have people, the loving man. So it could be that you're waiting for somebody before you move forward towards something in your life, Aquarius. Maybe you want to first show your affection towards something or some situation, but there is somebody here in your life who is waiting for you, or it's you. It's you. So that person, this energy could be, like I said, energies can flip, guys. It can be your energy, it can be somebody that you're connected to, it could be their energy too. But whosoever is here is definitely in a very affectionate energy here. You know, somebody wants to come forward, give you a big, huge bouquet, say I love you, say I'm sorry, whatever they have to say, but this person looks very happy. Looks very happy, right? This person is like, I want to make it happen. You know, I'm waiting for that moment. And because this is the loving energy, like the loving man. There is a lot of love in this energy, guys. Somebody over here is feeling towards you, or you're feeling towards somebody. Doesn't matter. But over here again, you know, before this movement happens, somebody over here is thinking about it, but playing it very safe. We'll delve into it, guys. Like, you know, I mean, it can be you, Aquarius. You possibly want to move forward, but you're playing it very safe. You're kind of thinking about the situation, you know, and you're probably waiting for this affection, or, like I said, somebody over here is wanting to come forward, but is playing it very safe before they finally take the steps towards you, or you towards them. It can go either way, guys. But whatever that situation is a little bit halted because of this playing it safe at the moment, right? Somebody is very not moving and has their back turned towards this person here, like not paying attention to this person, kind of an energy I'm getting. You know, whereas this person is like, wow, look at me. I'm here with my bouquet of roses and I want to give it to you. So it could be anybody, you or somebody, but somebody over here is not paying attention right now. They are probably thinking of moving forward. Yeah, that could be the story. Somebody over here is thinking of moving forward towards their own ambition in life, whereas there is this loving energy of somebody who could be behind you, Aquarius, about whom you're not really bothered, you're not really paying attention to, is also a part of the story I'm getting. Take it in the way it resonates. But there is somebody, because you could be very focused with your career, you could be very focused with your job, with your intention in life, what you want to acquire, what you want to do, and you're probably not very interested in that loving man energy here. You probably know this loving man does exist, but like I said, you're not really paying attention to this person or to this energy, whereas this person is very much standing with a huge bouquet of roses in their hand, you know, maybe waiting for you to turn around and acknowledge their presence, guys, which you're definitely not doing. Looks like that to me, Aquarius. You're more focused on something else that is bothering you, that when you're kind of working towards your intentions in life, what you really want to do. But like I said, it doesn't matter. It is the energy, right? But this person is there. Now, bottom of the deck, guys, is the Tower. Okay, Tower is talking about a shift, talking about an awakening, epiphany, talking about a faulty structure that is collapsing or will collapse, right? But it can be voluntary shake-up, or it also could be involuntary. And when I say involuntary, I'm talking about something in your life that you didn't want, but the universe wants it. And if it is a voluntary shake-up, then it is probably something in the physical world that will kind of, you know, that aha moment, the shake-up, the epiphany, a little bit shocking as well for some of you guys. But this is a shift. Now remember, until things are clear, this is, you know, the Tower comes in when there is an energy that is still in your life, sitting over there, and that is not clearing up. It's like purging. So the Tower has to happen. right? The purging has to happen, the release has to happen for the new to come in into your life. So something is changing. That's all it is about. Something is changing, guys, right? Because, emotions have suffered, Aquarius. You could be the person who is totally bored with life at the moment. You're not really enjoying yourself wherever you are, right? And you possibly have gone through a lot of emotional up and down in your life with regards to people, with regards to your emotion, where you could have neglected seeing what was there in your life. And today, you're coming to the point, it's a wake up call, guys. Today, you're coming to the point of understanding that you have missed an opportunity, and that is what you're thinking about. Aquarius, that is what you're thinking about, right? Like, how could I have done this kind of work? What did I do? What was I thinking, right? What was I really thinking about the whole situation? How did I miss this opportunity in my life? Why didn't I look into this situation properly before, right? I didn't really give it a thought, as close a thought as I am giving today, really, as I'm giving today. Like, I don't know what now, what it is that I need to do now, and it's kind of an energy, and that is where magician is showing up, where it is telling me that it's time for you. It's also a divine timing that is changing in your life. Something new is working up in your life, Aquarius. Something new is coming back into your life, something new that you are manifesting out of this situation where you could have possibly lost out something very important. And it is like you're getting back into your will wisdom of the mind and the soul, right? To make things happen, which is where a lot of pain had occurred. A lot of pain had occurred. The Ten of Swords, and that is your energy. You can feel that people have backstabbed you. You have gone through a lot of pain. There has been a lot of trouble. Some of you could have been even suffering from ill health here, right? Where you have not been able to speak out, but logically, mentally, you have been quite depressed. Because this is very, very harsh, the Ten of Swords. This is very, very brutal, very harsh ending, or talk about the situation, right? So it is also an absolution. It is also a surrender. Some of you guys could possibly be thinking about surrendering something in your life. That's what you're possibly manifesting, right? That is possibly where you're manifesting. You're trying to leave the brutal ending behind, right? Surrender that harsh, brutal end, manifest something new, and trying to juggle through the ups and downs of your life at this point, where you could be like, I really don't know. It could be money, it could be time, it could be emotions. You're trying to balance in your life in the 3D. So there is a little bit of rocky and shaky kind of foundation in your life, because you want to move towards something brand new, Aquarius, something very, very tangible in this world. Something where you feel it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be new study, relocation, something that you can touch and hold in your life, something that feels tangible in your life. So, a car, a house, something that you can really acquire in your life, and that is what you're trying to balance. And here, you're getting in touch with your divinity, guys. You're becoming more wise. You're understanding your wisdom, because you have made a mistake somewhere. And that is where the balance is coming back in your life. Like the Two of Pentacles, there have been two mistakes that needs to be corrected. That needs to be corrected in your life. So there is two mistakes A new fresh start needs to happen, and that's what divine is telling you, that it's time for you to get in touch with your emotions. Gratitude. Maybe some of you have to apologize to somebody. The loving energy, right? And you're not paying attention. Maybe this person is right behind you with that cup. And the divine is telling this person it's time for you to apologize to Aquarius. It also could be that, right? It's time for you to give that cup to the person who deserves that love and really deserves that love towards a new beginning, towards something, because there has been a lot of stress in your life or in somebody else's life. Lot of stress, and they have been working over hours. They have been doing a lot of things. Some of you guys could have been doing a lot of physical work that has taken a toll on your back. It also could be that, but there has been a lot of hard work towards a new manifestation. But until this emotional contact happens, you will not be able to start anything new in your life here. That's what the divine is telling you, because that's when the truth will be out. You need to tell the truth, whoever it is, and the reading is for, whether it's you, Aquarius, because this is your energy too, right? That there has been a lot of suffering, lot of pressure, lot of burden on yourself, because somewhere a truth has to be told towards a new beginning. You got the Ace of Pentacle and the Ace of Sword, so it's a complete two new aces that needs to be balanced in here, whether it's regards to an apology, whether it is with regards to a gratitude that you have forgotten to show somebody or somebody has forgotten to show you, right? And this is the truth that needs to come out. And this is where you could very well, Aquarius, be getting into the Hermit energy. You could very well be thinking about the story in yourself, right? Because you are kind of reorganizing, restructuring your own self, revitalizing your heart, your soul, your energy, because you got the wand in your hand. And you want to make things happen. You're very truthful about the situation. You want to always say the truth and nothing but the truth. And this is a Queen of Wand. The Queen of Wand energy could be an energy of somebody in your life, Aquarius, or you by yourself could be becoming very passionate and fearless about a situation that you want to now take care of. It also could be that some of you guys want a new business opportunity, but you have to say the truth to somebody about that. Or some of you guys want to start some kind of an enterprise, anything that requires a lot of passion and courage and the ability to tell the truth here. So it could be anybody, or it could be just an energy with whom you're connected in the Queen of Wand energy. And you are perhaps thinking about this and getting that kind of energy from this person in order to say the truth. Because it could be that this person that you are in touch with, Aquarius, is a very truthful and honest person, right? Because the Queen of Wand is esoteric. She knows what she's doing. She's magnetic. She's beautiful. She's charming. She is esoteric. She's the most sexiest of all the queens in the deck, in the tarot deck. So you, by yourself, Aquarius, could be getting into that energy where you are in touch with the Queen of Wand energy. But at the same time, this energy is kind of motivating you to tell the truth. And here is the King of Swords. And this is head over heart decision. You know that the truth has to be told. And this change, something over here, has to start brand new. Has to start brand new. And that is the manifestation where you're coming to the point of understanding that until you surrender yourself, Aquarius, to somebody you love, where you have missed an earlier opportunity and you have been trying to kind of balance it, playing that game. Sometimes you're going forward, sometimes you're moving backward, right? The back and forth energy. Now it's the time they are telling you, you have to leave that pressure behind and come forward and say what is there in your heart. What is there in your heart? And this is the divine talking to you, and you know it with the Hierophant and the Hermit, right? You could be single by yourself, some of you. You could have become single, you could have broken out of a contract or a marriage agreement, and you're starting totally new with the King of Swords, where you want to now come forward and do the right thing because a lot of things are in hiding. And this is your energy, the King of Swords, Aquarius. You have been hiding a lot of things as well. You have not said the truth, you haven't spoken the truth, and this is in connection with somebody you love, Aquarius. You love, right? And you want that person. And this also could be because some of you guys could have been involved in a karmic situation here, which could be a part of your karma here, where you're coming to the point of understanding that you now need to tell the truth to whosoever it is to bring back a balance and harmony in your life with regards to working together. The Three of Pentacles, because you want to move forward, you want to expand this connection. You want to take it to the next level. Some of you guys could be even thinking about, joining hands together to build a new place to live in, where you have a pentacle, the other person has a pentacle, and then both of you guys together builds the Three of Pentacles, right? Or some of you guys could be even starting a new business with somebody you are connected with in a soulmate and twin flame energy. It could be anything for anybody here. But definitely there is a scope, and you know that this expansion is a big time scope where two people can come together to build something beautiful in their life. And that is where a lot of inspired action has to be taken or needs to be taken. If it is your energy, Aquarius, you have to be bold and adventurous in order to expand the situation from a place where you possibly have not worked on that before, in order to give birth to this expansion or to this energy to expand. You need to give birth. This is also your self growth, right? It is also about your spiritual self growth. It is also about bringing back abundance in a situation, giving birth to it, making it more fertile, right? Making it more fertile. Some of you guys could be even planning about joining hands together as a family, where you could have kids, the other person can have kids, and both of you guys together can give birth to a family situation, bringing back happiness, abundance, love, prosperity, and the Empress energy. That Empress energy is all about spiritual self growth, right? And that is what you're moving towards, Aquarius. Six of Swords, that's your energy. You want to move towards the calm water. You want to bring back peace in your life. You want to bring back harmony in your life. Some of you guys could be even thinking about long distance travel, right? Where you probably want to relocate yourself and begin something fresh, new. The Ace of Wands. You want to begin a fresh adventure in your life. You want to begin a fresh journey. It's the divine timing. It's the divine inspiration. That is what you're working towards. You're coming in contact with your intuition, Aquarius. You're coming in contact with your intuition. You're learning about things in life. You are very young right now. You're still very young. You have just started the process, right? But you're learning to grow. You're learning to become more matured. You're learning to become more hardworking, more diligent. You're learning to take responsibility for your own action in your life towards the King of Cups, where you can show your emotions to people, right? Where you don't, because King of Cups always represses their emotions. They don't always show their emotion. So you're becoming matured in your emotional part of the story. You're learning to understand how emotions need to be worked, what emotions can do to a person, and that is what you're coming to your terms and understanding. You're growing very, very spiritual. You're maturing. That's what I said. You're learning to mature your ideas. Your emotions are maturing. You're becoming more practical. You're becoming more wise. But at the same time, you know what you can do with regards to your emotions, how much of emotions you need to give, how much of emotions you need to hold back. But that doesn't mean that you should not show your emotions at all. And that is what you're learning to understand, that if you need to move forward, you need to take action, the Eight of Wands. There is some kind of very quick action energy here. And talking to, there could be a lot of back and forth communication with somebody that you need to communicate in the right way. In the right way, because if you do not communicate in the right way, you can lose out your status as the emperor, because emperor, is a very cold person. The emperor doesn't have emotions. So there could be a communication that is moving towards you from the King of Cups. Somebody could be teaching you, or you could be teaching somebody here about how to communicate, how to act, how to take responsibility. What is that emotion you have to show? Because being the emperor, sometimes you can forget about your emotions. You're too kind of structured and too disciplined in your life, when you feel that emotion is not required. So you could be taking the help of somebody in your life. Could be a mentor, could be a physician, could be a doctor, could be anybody who is probably teaching you the right way to talk, to interact. It's very important. And that is, once you do that, once you learn about your emotions, Aquarius, once you learn to capture the right emotional abundance in yourself, you can leave behind the bad emotion to move towards your goal in your life. Because there could be a possibility, guys, that while you had been talking, your old emotions had been resurfacing. You had not been able to forget how badly hurt you had been or what had happened in the past. So somebody could be telling you that you need to talk in a different way with people where you don't bring up the old emotional part of the story, where there has been a lot of hurt. You need to leave that and take that leap of faith. Start fresh, start brand new. Don't bring up the old story in your life. And that's where the Tower is showing up, that there could be a change of the situation that is coming back into your life, where the whole thing will move from one part of the story to the other, guys, over here. Okay, so you have to be very, very the word I'm looking for, guys, is you have to be very, very cognizant about this situation here, that if you're going to talk to somebody in your life, how you talk to that person. Because if you do not talk to that person in the right way, you can be drowned in your own pity and sorrow. You will not be able to start fresh in your life. So it's very important for you, Aquarius, to start fresh in your life once again from all that has happened in your life, and moving into a completely different direction, having faith in yourself that the universe is going to show you the right direction as you move forward in your journey of your life. Okay, so this is the energy, Aquarius, that I'm getting. So you have good energies, guys. You definitely, because there is a movement, there is a shift, there will be a tower somewhere in your life, right? Some of you guys could also be purging out your old emotions. There could be anger that could be released from a very stuck situation where perhaps you have not released the anger before, because the Knight of Cups, a lot of emotional outburst will happen once this Tower comes in and allows you to purge yourself in the right way, allows you to purge your sentiment in the right way. That's when the Tower will happen, the shift will happen, and you will be able to clear your mind and your soul and your heart, everything together as you move along in your life as well. Okay, I'm just going to see a little bit more here for you, Aquarius, just to see a little bit more in your story here. Okay. The Hermit. So we got the Hermit here, we have the Hermit. So there is going to be a lot of self-isolation around this portion in time, where you could be going through this motion in life before ultimately the Tower happens and things are released. Could be towards the end of the month. So there could be a lot of, legal part of the story. Some of you guys could be heading towards a divorce, because this is, again, a Libra energy. So it could be a settlement of assets, heading towards a divorce, something very legal, something which is in touch with your karma, where the scales of justice, is going to be balanced in your life. And it is towards your stability, Aquarius. It is towards your stability, your health, your self-care, your part of the story, because you did have a lot of patience, and you still have a lot of patience to manifest what you're manifesting, and which is talking about material stability in your life, guys, where there is going to be a Tower here. Where there is going to be a Tower here. Yeah. It could be a third party energy, or it could be just people around you, guys, who had been creating a lot of problem in your life, Aquarius. And who was possibly disturbing your stability in your life, where you're looking for justice to settle the situation here. Yeah, it could be a third party situation. It could be outside interferences in here. That is going to crash. That is going to crash in here, because something over here is, you have observed, about the situation, and you could be, you might have delayed taking this action, Aquarius, but now you're coming into that energy that the Tower is required here to bring back your care, your stability, and rectify the problem that you had with regards to this third party or outside interferences that had been disturbing your life. And that is some kind of communication, guys, that will happen with the Page of Pentacles. You're learning how to communicate with people as well. Okay, you're learning how to communicate with people. What is the right thing you have to say? You are putting a lot of thought into the communication, into your mental energy. You're putting a lot of work towards your understanding about this situation as well, where you can free yourself and get back your own stability with the Nine of Pentacles. So there could be a disturbance with your stability, with your money, with your assets in here. Then others have been interfering with in your life, Aquarius, right? And that had been kind of affecting your own stability. So that is where there will be a Tower. There will be a shift in here with regards to this outside interferences in your life, where you are now putting in a lot of thought. You're being very, very diligent about your thinking process as to what you now need to do in order to free yourself from this situation and move out of that situation, to be by yourself, to enjoy the fruit of your labor, to take your money, health, and wealth, and abundance and assets all in your, all in your kitty, and do your work and enjoy the fruit, because you might have worked very hard throughout your life, but you still haven't got to enjoy that fruit of success, right? So you're kind of planning on the story as well. There is a lot of planning. You're putting in a lot of effort in your mental energy to bring down this tower. This tower can be voluntary, can be involuntary, but it is something that has to do with your material assets in your life, where there are other people who are involved and they want a share of that material asset as well in your life. This is where you're putting in a lot of effort to take your part of the share, Aquarius, and this is where you're planning yourself and taking a call on this situation in here, and working very, very hard, working very hard with very focused dedication in your life, where sometimes you guys could be going through sleepless nights because you're working overtime. You're working very hard. You're not resting. You're not sleeping properly. Some of you could be even suffering from late night insomnia. Some of you guys could even have migraine problems at this point, because you're too focused, too dedicated, too working too hard, which is taking a toll on your mental health, right? Which needs to be balanced, which is definitely, needs to be balanced in your life, Aquarius, because you want to bring back your happiness. And that is what you're fighting with. You want the full 10 of cups. You want to be very happy. You really want to be very happy. You want to be happy. You want to have an equal reciprocity, where you give 5 cups, the other person gives you back another 5, and together it's 10, like both of you have suffered in your life. So you're coming in together with each carrying 5 cups, where there has been a lot of disappointment and grief, in order to bring back the 10 of cups and give generously to one another of whatever you have in your life. And this is something, the King of Wands, somebody over here, Aquarius, in this energy of the King of Wands, has seen the bigger picture. They know, they are very motivated. They know they can do this. They can manifest this energy. They know that. They have seen the bigger picture, and that is what they're moving forward towards with the 8 of Wands. That is where they're moving forward. They want this happiness, and there is this, the 7 of Swords, because you see, this also is an energy of somebody who could be sneaking back into your life, or you into somebody's life, right? But this time around, divine is intervening. The divine, even if you have lied or cheated or deceived somebody earlier, Aquarius, because this is your energy, this time around you will not be able to do it. So you have to come very, very with the right intention. You have to come in the right way, because last time around, what you have talked about, you did not do it, right? You may have made promises, you have not taken action on that. You have run away from that situation, whatever that happened in here, Aquarius. This time around, you cannot do it, because divine is stopping you. Divine is stopping you and asking you to take your time, to recalculate yourself, to work on your energy, to take responsibility for your action, to reach the finish line and start fresh in your life once again. Right? So this energy with the Fool card has shown up twice, and this is something, guys, that you're thinking about, that in order to begin this fresh journey, you will have to release the old. You will have to break down the old barriers. You will have to completely shatter the old barriers, because see the 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords, because you have been stuck in the rut. You have been stuck in a rut situation. You need to move out of that with the Knight of Cups and the Star card. You want to rejuvenate, heal yourself, heal your emotions, heal your sentiment, and you're wishing upon the star, then you can definitely get out of the stalemate energy and change your wheel of fortune. Change your wheel of fortune, right? So this energy is all cropping up in here because you're working very hard towards something in your life, guys, that has caused you a lot of pain. You're trying to grow out of that pain, and you're keeping yourself occupied way too much so that you don't feel that pain in your life, because here it is, guys, there has been a separation between two people, the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, right? Somebody you love could be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, or somebody, you love could be in the Divine Masculine energy here, Aquarius. But you have lost out on somebody in your life, right? And you want to rectify that mistake. You want to bring back that stability in your life. You want to feel grounded again. You want to bring back that beautiful, nurturing energy of the Queen of Pentacles, one whose heart and soul is filled with love. And she is the person who can really establish an empire or a kingdom. And that is where you have been stuck before. The King of Pentacles and the Devil. Something had been stopping you from moving towards your happiness, Aquarius, right? And this is the third party situation from where there is a change that is coming out in your life. There is a change. That's what I told you. This tower will happen with this outside interference, with the third party connection. This is changing because you are taking it upon yourself. It's a Scorpio energy, guys. You're taking it upon yourself to change the situation in your life, Aquarius. So you're definitely moving towards your happiness. You will be. But you're clearing yourself, you're clearing your path, you're clearing your life. And that is why possibly you are not really paying attention to somebody right now. Maybe you're thinking about it, but at this moment, you're not completely sure as to how you can move forward in order to offer that love to somebody you really love. It can be anything for anybody here, right? But this is your overall energy in here, guys. So there is a change that is coming up in your life towards the end of June, maybe a little bit in the month of July. Some of you guys can go up till the month of July as well. But whatever that change is happening, guys, it's definitely happening for your betterment. Okay, so this is the time period, guys. Look after yourself, work with these energies, take time in yourself, but do the right thing. Listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, take your time, manifest your own situation, but at the same time, the divine is here to help you. So you will be protected, you will be nurtured, you will be safely guarded, and you will take your steps forward towards your journey in your life as well. Thank you so much for being a part of this story here, Aquarius. Until we see you once again, till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.